Let's settle in, get as comfortable as you can, close your eyes, and start to notice your body. Notice if you are completely relaxed. Drop your shoulders. Notice if your face has tension in it, your jaw, your tongue, your neck, and just relax as completely as you can at this moment. And in this meditation, I always tell people to get comfortable, and I want you to be comfortable. I think in this meditation, it's appropriate, if you'd like, to lie back or to lie down, because we're going to do a full body scan, a compassionate body scan, and it's okay to lie back for this. And let's begin by taking 3 cleansing, clearing breaths. So a big inhale through the nose, and a full exhalation out the mouth. Let's do that another time. Big inhale through the nose. We're bringing in that life-affirming prana, that life force. And then as we exhale, we relax a little further. So a long, slow exhale. And the last time, big inhale through the nose. And a relaxing, full exhalation. And by starting with these 3 breaths, we're sending a signal to our body that it is time to relax. We're sending a signal to our mind that we are in relaxation mode. And just to remind yourself, know where to go, nothing you have to do, know when you have to be for the next few minutes. Just taking time for ourselves, taking time for self-love, self-compassion, and grace. Notice your breath. Notice your breath coming in and out of your body. You may notice the breath coming in through your nose, down the back of your throat, your stomach expanding. Just tune into that breath. And then acknowledge this wonderful stillness. How healing that stillness can be. And if you can, relax a little bit further. Let's begin with our toes. We're going to do a full body scan, and we're going to start with our toes. So wiggle your toes a little bit. And if you find any discomfort there or pain there, simply acknowledge it. No judgment, just acknowledge it. And appreciate it. Appreciate your toes. Even if there's pain there, just appreciate that part of your body. Now let's move into our feet. And you can move your feet a little bit. You can maybe tense your feet and then relax them. And if you notice any pain, once again, simply acknowledge it. No judgment. And appreciate your wonderful feet. And let's move now to our ankles. You might rotate your ankles a little bit if you're lying down, move them some. And once again, if there's pain there, acknowledge it. Acknowledge it with compassion. No judgment, just compassion. And appreciate your ankles. Appreciate your body. And we're working our way up to our calves now. An area, where a lot of us carry tension. You might even massage your calves a little bit, help them to relax. If there's pain there, just feel it with compassion and appreciate your calves, how they help us move, how they help us see the world, how they help us navigate the world. Now we'll move up to our knees, our incredible knees. And that obviously is a place a lot of us have pain. Again, acknowledge it. No judgment, just compassion. We're expressing compassion to every part of our body as we make our way from our feet up to the top of our heads. Now we move up to our thighs and our quads, our hamstrings. You might tense those up a little bit and let them go. You might breathe into that a little bit. Direct some of your breath down to your thighs. If there's pain there, just notice it. No need to judge it. Just view it with compassion. Now we move up to our hips. You can feel our hips. You might squirm a little bit in your seat. Move your hips just a little bit. And if there's pain there, notice that pain. Acknowledge that pain. View that pain with compassion. And now let's move up to our stomach and our lower back. So our stomach all the way around that lower part of our core. And you might move a little bit with this. You can squeeze your stomach in, squeeze your navel towards your spine. Feel your lower back. Maybe there's tension there. But our job is simply to acknowledge it without judgment, with love, with self-compassion, and appreciate our strong backs, our strong core that help us walk, help us stay upright. And just let that go. And now let's move up to the upper part of our core, up into our chest. And of course, this is where our hearts are. And you might bring your hand to your heart. Feel your heart beating. Perhaps you've experienced chest pain following your surgery. Healing of your sternum. And appreciate how miraculous that healing has been in your body. And if there is pain there, no judgment. Just view it compassionately. And now let's go up into our shoulders. A lot of people store tension in their shoulders. You might move your shoulders around a little bit. And then just drop your shoulders back down. Let it go. With appreciation towards your shoulders and all the things that our shoulders enable us to do. And then let's go out our arms to the upper arm. Feel the strength of your upper arm, where your biceps are and your triceps. Down to your lower arms. All the way down to your hands and your fingers. Move your fingers a little bit. You can even shake out your arms a little bit. And then just let it go. Drop it. Let it relax. Express gratitude and appreciation and compassion for your arms, even if they have pain in them. Simply acknowledge that pain and let it go. Now we move up into our neck. You can roll your neck a few times here. Roll it one way. Might hear all that scrunching. I'm hearing that in my neck. And then roll it back the other way. Tilt your head from side to side. Excuse me. And just let that go. Acknowledge your neck. Acknowledge appreciation for your neck. And if there's pain there, view it compassionately. No judgment. That pain is part of us. It's part of who we have become and how we've moved through that. It's been part of our healing. Now let's move up into our face. And first, let's acknowledge our jaw. You might move your jaw around a little bit. You can open your mouth, close your mouth. And if there's pain and tension there, acknowledge it. You might breathe into that pain and just let your jaw go. And think about everything our jaw does for us. Amazing. We talk, we eat, we breathe, and it's all connected to our marvelous jaws. Now up to our temples. And if you can, you might scrunch your forehead a little bit. Scrunch your forehead, wiggle your ears. It's all connected to our temples. And if there's pain there, view it compassionately, no judgment. And then release that, let it go. And finally, we come to the top of our head, to the crown of our head, the crown chakra, it's called. And notice it. That's not an area of our bodies that we notice very often, but it is. It's part of us. And now just think about your whole body. We've done this compassionate body scan from our toes all the way to the top of our heads. And it makes us realize that our bodies are such a marvel. Even with pain, our bodies are still a marvel. And we can look at that pain and acknowledge it and hopefully release it and let it go. And now return your attention to your breath and become still once again. There's no movement now. We are just sitting still. In this place of stillness, we can find healing. We can find healing. We can find comfort. We can find peace. And just breathe. Relaxing even a little bit more if it's possible. Now bring your hand to your heart and acknowledge that your heart is open and you are feeling compassion for your body, compassion for all the different parts of your body, and love for yourself. Your heart is wide open. And as we wrap up this meditation, let's go back to our deep, cleansing, clearing breaths. So let's take a big inhale through the nose. A long, relaxing exhale. One more time. Big inhale through the nose, that life-affirming prana that travels throughout all of our body, touches every part of us. And an exhale through the nose. And one last time. Big inhale through the nose. the loudest, longest exhale of the day. Let your breath return to normal. It should be very calm, very rhythmic, very much at peace. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart in prayer position. Take a moment to feel the gratitude. Feel the appreciation for your entire body. And thank yourself for taking the time to do this meditation today. Taking the time to honor yourself and give yourself that self-compassion, that self-love, and that beautiful grace. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Namaste, friends.